Hello, and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. Now, if you've been looking at the car pass lately, or even if you haven't been looking at it lately, but you looked at it previously, the RX7 Spirit R is now available. Now, this car has a rich history in the Forza series, mainly because it was a unicorn car for a very, very, very long time. But now it's available in the car pass, and I am really stoked to get my hands on it. Now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be turning it into a drift car, but I think that once I build it as a drift car, I'll probably also go back and make a track setup for it, just because of the fact that I love this car so much that I want to use it for a variety of things. And I think when you find a car that makes you want to use it for a variety of things, you know it's a good car. So with that being said, we're going to do full weight reduction, which I wonder what that puts us down to weight-wise. 2278. That's damn good. And we haven't done anything else yet. Yeah, that's really good. Now, this car sounds amazing. It sounds absolutely wonderful, and that's one of the best things about it, actually, is the sound. And I think that, let's see. Okay, sport tires for sure. 255s up front, and 255s up front. We can do 275s in the back. And then, let's see. Let's get the spacing and the offset right. So, all the way out. Oh, that looks clean. That looks really good. That looks so good. I mean, this car needed it. The S2000 needed it. So many cars needed it. And it's just a way to make cars look amazing on the stock body. It's just so good. So let's go ahead and go to multi-piece wheels and look through a couple of these different options here. I actually like these a lot. These ADV1, ADV5 track functions. I dig them. I really do. And I think they would work, but I think these would work too. But these have kind of like a retro vibe to them. And like modern but retro. So I think I'm going to run those and see how they do. Now, front bumper wise, we have tons of options. What is this even? I don't even know what that logo is. This is C West, Bomax, June. We're going to put the June bumper on it. Now, for the rear wing, that's weird. That's okay. Oh, man. Yeah, the C West wing. I mean, it's big. It's huge. I think it definitely suits what we're trying to accomplish here. I'll probably do the C West one just to kind of, like, keep the body line with the bumpers. But I honestly don't like any of the side skirts. I don't really like either of them. And, ooh, the vented hood looks so good. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and convert it to single turbo. And let's see. Once we've converted it to single turbo, we're going to do a race intake, race fuel system, and ignition. Probably end up fully building the engine, to be honest, because, again, we're not going to have much torque. We're really not. We're not going to have much torque at all. But we're going to have a crap ton of top end, which is going to hopefully carry this car to incredible lengths. So let's go ahead and get all that installed. And then let's see what we can do as far as like painting the car. Again, I'm not going to do some sort of crazy like custom vinyl or anything like that, but I am going to go into the paint job area and see what we can actually do in terms of just making the car look good. So paint wise, if we go to special colors, I mean that as a basis looks good, but at the same time, it's not really the color that I want. Now, the semi-gloss is cool. Now, let's see if we adjust the base color just a little bit. Oh, that looks really good. It's like a light blue fading into a deep blue. I really dig that. It's simple, but I like it. Let's see. Does the hood look good carbon? Kind of. I wish, like, just the vents were carbon, but you know what? I'm going to try and round out the look by making the mirrors carbon as well. The wing is fine as it is, and then wheel-wise, I mean, we could either do carbon or we could just leave them as they are. I think they look better carbon because they tie into the car better, but that's just me. And since it's a drift car, I do have a sticker that I made personally. the extent of my Forza graphic design ability. But I have a sticker that I made, and I'm going to throw it on the back. So let's see. Apply vinyls and decals, and let's do on the rear bumper. Let's see. Load a vinyl group. My little Send It sticker, which is huge, by the way. It flips as well. It's absolutely massive, but this does not at all mean that I think I have some capability of, like, Forza graphic design, because, like, oh my god, like, Forza graphic design is, like, insanely challenging, at least to me. So let's see. We can kind of make it a little stealth. We can throw it right there under the tail light. Well, not even the tail light. It's more of like a marker light. But that's the only thing we're going to put on the car. But it's kind of cool because I made it myself. But at the same time, it's not like it's anything difficult to make. So, I don't know. It's cool. I like it. And, you know, shout out to the people that are not particularly good at the design editor, but that still make things anyway. Just because, like, just to try it. You know what I mean? Now, once we get out of the festival, I'm going to go ahead and head to, like, the little hairpin road, because the drift zone at the top of that is a really good way to gauge high-speed drifts, and just to see what this car does when you just straight up throw it into a corner. I love those red Recaros, by the way. They're so beautiful. Bruh, this thing is all over. Well, it's not all over the place in a bad way, though. Like, it's ow, ow, ooh, ow, that sucks. So far, it's fun. It's got the power band of a rotary, that's for sure. Oh, geez. Oh, he's just sitting there, what the heck? And handbrake, come on. Oh, not terrible so far. Ah, I lost that one. Like, right here in an FD car, I would be at, like, right here, I'd be at, like, 90 to 100K in an FD car. But at the same time, haven't really, like, dialed this car in much yet. So let's go ahead and head back the other way and see what we can do. It's definitely going to be a game of getting it dialed in. It's also raining right now, which kind of messes with our grip abilities. It doesn't mind hanging out on the rev limiter, that's for sure. It needs more speed. Yeah, speed is the genuine key here. So I'm going to check out the tune real quick, and then we're going to head back down the hill and just see, and then we're going to go and just drift around. We're not going to spend our whole, the whole video at a little drift zone, because that would be hella boring. All right, so let's see. Make the gearing just a little shorter, 410, and then toe out the front a little bit, and soften the front a good bit, and stiffen the rear. And let's see. Ride height's going all the way down. And dampening. Rear's going a little stiffer on both bump and rebound. And let's see. Definitely 100% on acceleration, and 75 will be okay on decel. Okay, so now let's give it another try. And it stopped raining, which is awesome. Here we go. Oh, you could definitely feel the improvements of the 410 gearing, that's for sure. Fourth gear is way more eager. Oh, there's almost 100K out of that. Okay, so this thing has a lot of good potential now. Just needed a good setup change. And I need to be willing to throw it in at sharper angles. That's what we'll do this time. And again, like I said, we're probably going to only do this drift zone like 1 or 2 more times, though. Not trying to go for some sort of big score. Here we go. The approach was not great. I will have to admit, the approach was not great. Come on, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Not terrible. That's actually really good for going up, at least for me. No, that's good. I like that. I love it because it's super balanced. Like, whoa, my God, that was a lot of traffic. Like, you pin it in fourth, and the revs, it doesn't bounce the limiter. It just stays. Like, it just stays where you want it to be. And there's something really to be said for a car that will do that. A setup that'll let you do that, really. Because, honestly, like, part of that is the fact that, like, I'm really glad I'm only on 275s in the rear instead of, like, the 295s or, God, the 305s. If I was on the 305s, it would not do this. It 100% would not do this. But because I opted for the 275 in the back and stayed with sport tires, it just gives it this beautiful, beautiful balance. Like, look at that. It's just so smooth. It's incredible. Absolute butter. Yeah, no, this thing is absolute butter. Like, you just keep your foot, like, well, or your finger if you're using a controller, like, just floored on the throttle. You just keep 100% throttle, almost all the time, except for when you really have to let off. And it just, like, it doesn't necessarily sort it out for you, but it doesn't, it's also not hard. As long as you're willing to keep the revs up, like, this thing is really easy, actually. And it's fun. It's really fun. It's satisfying. And normally cars that are super easy to drift aren't actually all that satisfying. This thing is. This thing is actually genuinely satisfying to drive. Let's try fifth. It'll work with it. Okay. I was kind of concerned it might bog, but no, it'll work with it. Be easy. Ah, I should have had more angle for that. Easy, easy, easy. Oh, boy. Almost had a close encounter with traffic there. I'm glad I didn't, though. Whoa, that was close. That was close as hell. I don't know if I even recognize this drift zone. Oh, wait, no, yeah, I do. I've 3 started, apparently. Oh, my God, though, this one sucks. I am not doing a good job here. God, this almost makes you want to turn around and, like, hit it from the other direction because I am not doing a good job here. Still got over 100K, but there's so much left on the table in that one. Like, a crazy amount. Hi. Thanks for that, Porsche. Didn't want that combo anyway. I love how you can leave it in fourth and just start out from a dead stop and then just pop the clutch and bam, you're in the power band. Problem is, if you let off and try to feather it too much, you'll drop out of the power band. Since, you know what? Since we absolutely, like, since our combo just died, let's go back and see if we can put in a good score on that drift zone. Maybe beat our own score. If we hit it with a lot of speed, we might be able to. All right, here we go. Oh my God, I am really surprised that it didn't, like, it didn't just, like, you know, cause us to stop building a score. Oh, come on, then. I don't remember what my best was. It might have been like a 130. Yeah, 135. God dang, I still want to come back and try to beat it. Oh my God, let's try that. I don't know why I'm, like, obsessed with this drift zone now. Probably because I feel like it taunted me, and I feel like my only way to, like, redeem the ending of this video is to set a good score on that drift zone because we didn't bank the combo. Here we go. Really? Really? Lost so much scoring potential right there. So much. Rewind again, just to make sure, because it'll fail the drift zone. But if you rewind far enough, it'll let you retry it effectively. Ah, backed it in too much. I don't know why it's having these issues. And I know, but yes, before everybody runs to the comments and goes, driver error, you suck. We'll see. There we go. There we go. Oh my God, that works. I don't know if that's like 135K levels of working, but... Oh, yes! There it is. I mean, it was only by a little bit, but it's still a personal best. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to click that like button. Tell me in the comments below what you thought of this build. If you want to recommend any builds, let me know in the comments. Subscribe for more if you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all later.